Hi everyone, it's Judy. Welcome back to Rose Lane. We are today continuing on. I do apologize though for the last video that went up. There was a video that was supposed to be up before that. And for whatever reason, I kept getting like an error in trying to upload it into YouTube. Something about, there wasn't enough room to save the video. It's like, that's impossible. I had two videos. The second one uploaded, that one's deleted. And now you're telling me that the first one there's no room for. So I don't know what happened. My phone did an update a couple nights after, and I tried it again because I had deleted the video but hadn't completely wiped it out. I went back today into my deleted videos and tried to upload it again, and it still wouldn't work. So I'm really sorry because it was probably a little confusing with the video that did come up that I didn't realize I had published. I thought it was still on private because I had to do a description and I never got to do the description. It's just been crazy. But it might have been a little confusing because in that second video, I refer back to the video that never came up. So I don't know. But anyway, that being said, I do apologize. So you will be seeing things in the journal itself that you didn't get to see me do. So in any case, I honestly don't remember exactly what was in that video. So we are working on, let me move this out of the way because and I'll just shift this over. We are going to be working on this page. I can find it. I was going to bind this. I did put the pages in, but I didn't get it bound yet. I was still thinking that maybe I want to throw in a few more. I don't know. This is what I'm going to be doing with this. I put this in like kind of an ink bath and dulled it down a little bit so it wasn't quite so bright. But I didn't put it in yet because I think I want to do maybe some sort of little cluster of something down here and then one up here. And of course, I have to redo that tag yet. So, but we are somewhere. What did I do with the page that I want? What did I do with the page that I want? This one. That's where the Glassine bag is going, and I have that down here, okay? And that was the one that we made. And I wanted all the seams and folds and everything at the back so that when you put the tag in like such, you didn't have that. All that would be at the back. So that's where this is going to go. When I played with this on the, let me move this back this way, on the paper for where I would want the pictures to go, and I found myself a couple of pictures. Before I forget, in case I don't put it into the description box, because I always forget to do things like that, these pictures came from, I think it was called Elegant Ladies in the Garden from Adamo Prints, A-D-A-M-O, Adamo Prints, Elegant Ladies in the Garden. So anyway, when I did this and I had put this on, I realized to cut the hole for the pictures, which I'm not worried about how funky they're cut because they're going to be covered, at the back. You won't see that. I would have come real close, like real close to the edge. So what I did was I pulled this apart and I glued it a little bit closer. And I don't know if this is going to work or not, but we're going to give it a try. So I'm just going to shift this over. I'm going to bring out my little cutter here. This one is placed for this one, and then we'll work on placing it for the other one. So just let me get this on here. Okay. Try to get this in. All right, here we go. And I'm sorry, I know I'm shaking the table. I'm trying to hold it so it doesn't shake. But hopefully this will go through because this is just a thin piece of paper. So we'll see. It's not very thick. Sometimes when it's thin, no, it did. Sometimes when it's thin, it doesn't want to cut through. So let me just carefully pull this one off because I don't want to wreck the paper. But in case I did, and I'm still considering that I might go around this with something. I don't know. So let me just get that off. I'm going to need another piece of tape now. Well, not really. I could probably work it just fine with that one. Take that and put it there, and we'll pull this one off. It's a little small, but it may hold it. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is, this is the one that's going to go in here, okay? So I want to make sure that I am where I need to be on here, okay? And what I'm doing, that looks a little crooked to me. I just want to make sure that this is covered. The hole is all covered, okay? And it looks straight, which for me could be a little odd, but then I'm going to take my pencil and I'm just going to go around here, oops, best I can. I'm not worried about the bumpy out pieces. I'm just doing this to try to get a place to make sure I put the die cut in the right place, if that makes sense. Okay, I don't know how well you can see it, but I can see the pencil mark, and I've got several pencil marks on here from sketching and moving and sketching again. And I will save these little things because I'm sure I'll find a place to use them somewhere. Maybe not in this book, but you know, in this journal, but another one. Okay, so let's go ahead and try to see if we can get this in a decent place for that. Okay. Yeah, I think, trying to see the bottom here, but I think I'm good. Yeah, okay. All right, we'll take this and we'll put this piece of tape, if I can get it off my finger, put this piece of tape on here. And this little one should hold it, I hope. All right, and we're going to see if this works. Let me hold this up. I just want to make sure I kind of have it straight. I think I want to... I apologize if my fingernails look orange. It's because I've taken to eating a lot of tangerines because there's potassium in citrus fruit. And yeah, so I've taken to doing that a lot lately. I'm just going to turn this one around and put it up this way so I don't have to go as far. But yeah, I usually eat 2 of those little tangerine type things, the cuties or whatever you want to call them. I usually eat 2 of those a day, and I haven't cleaned my hands to scrubbing my nails so that I can get rid of the orange color under my fingernails from peel and everything. But it's good for me, they tell me. Oh, and I'm so excited. I've been getting all kinds of things to help me organize myself. I told you I'm really serious. So I've been trying to figure out, I had said before, not just how to store things away so that, you know, they all have their place and everything, but also to make it so that I can work and still stay organized with minimal fuss and cleaning up when a project is done. Now, before I forget this, I just want to try to get this. This one's a pretty dark line on this one because I wanted to make sure I could see it well. And I still have some old marks here. But again, I'm probably, maybe, who knows, end up making a paper clip or something out of this. Who knows what I'll do? Who knows? Who knows? But this is going to go down into this little bucket I have hanging here. Things I can use. And let me put this back on my, I have a magnetic sleeve here. I'll put that back there. This is a new one that I just have gotten, which doesn't cut the corner away. It cuts a design in the corner. So you'd have a piece of paper with these corners. Very neat. I'm going to put this one back on here. Whoops, I put it on wrong. All right, and I have the envelope here. So this is another, I'll just put this down in that little cup. This is another thing I started doing to keep myself somewhat organized. So it is going to be like a big, you know, Rubik's Cube kind of thing, trying to put things, keep moving things around so I can keep moving things around. That one does look a little crooked. But anyway, what we're going to do, what I want to do first, and let me see, because I'm working on trying to organize things, I've got stuff all around me right now, which is kind of a mess. So you're going to hear some noises, some empty boxes being moved so that I can get into a drawer over here. But let me see. Oh my goodness. Trying to see. I don't want to do that right now. All right, I guess we're going to have to do this. And I'm just going to do this with my finger, I think. Just do it with my finger. Okay, I'm going to get a little paper towel so that I can take care of that. And let me shake it up a little bit. This is just gold metallic acrylic paint. That's all this is. I'm going to just fold that. Give myself a little more stability here. You can hear my birds chirping upstairs. I'm just going to use my finger. And I'm just going to kind of go around this a little bit. Try not to get too thick, you know, too wide. And I just did kind of go wide. I may come back and do a little more, but we'll see. I have embossing powder. I have several colors actually, and I have embossed previously, but I haven't embossed. I don't think I've embossed here yet, you know, where I'm living now, because it's not, I don't have a convenient place. So I am probably, this will show underneath a little bit, but probably going to end up putting stuff around this, you know, around these openings, like some flowers and butterflies, maybe some tiny labels, something. So not all of this gold will show, but I think part of it will. I'm not sure why this is missing the middle. There we go. Okay. So I'm hoping that as I move things around and sort of make better stations for things. Now, since this is acrylic, I'm just going to spray a little water on my finger and wipe it on this paper towel, and that should take most of it off for the most part. And then I'm just going to fold this up, throw it away. Bye-bye. Okay, let me take this and I'm going to put this back because I'm trying to be a good girl. Okay, put that back there. So yeah, I've been doing quite a few things to try to organize myself. Now here, I think what I'll do, again, I've moved things. That's okay. I think I can do it with this. But you know what? Let's do it with this. We'll do it with this one because it's a little smaller. What I want to do here, if I can get the lid off, my fingers don't work like I like them to. What I want to do here is just in a couple of places where I believe this should be covered. I just want to do this and try to put this where I want it to go. Now she's going to go I think that's okay. Yeah, okay. I think she looks fine there. So I'm just going to press that down a little bit. I just want to kind of get them into place. And then I'll grab a little glue, regular glue, and try to secure that a little more. Get my bubble out of here. You can see that bubble rising up. It always reminds me of that Prel shampoo. But that's why I can't squeeze it and get glue to come out, because there's that big bubble on the bottom. So I'm just going to pull this back a wee bit. I'm not worried about getting it glued necessarily all the way around. I'm just trying to keep it more secure, because I will be gluing it back. Actually, I think what I can do is just go around the edge here. Okay. If I do that, I think that should be sufficient to help hold it in place. All right, now we're going to work on the other one. And I know this moves a lot. Haven't come up with a plan for that one yet. So this one is going to go in here, and I think I wanted it a little lower. Okay. All right, let's just go over here, and I think maybe here. Let's try to get that again where I would want it to be. I wanted it a little lower because I wanted some of the green to show above her head. It's still a little too low. I want to make sure that it fills the whole frame, the whole opening. I think I need to clean out this tip a little bit. It's a little on the stingy side coming out. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. And I think that will do what I need for the most part. Something over here is rattling. I don't know what it is yet. Sorry, still working on that. Okay, that's good. All right, let's get this and close it up. And I'm gonna put this back. And let me just see if I can clean this tip a wee bit. All right, that feels better. All right. Now, let me get my ink that I was using. Yep. I want to ink this edge before I back it. Get rid of any white and put a little bit of a nice antique edge on it. I know I don't usually ink on camera, but make an exception today. So I can do the other inking later, but I like to, if I can, ink the paper before I glue it to my cardstock back. Because if any glue does leak out, oftentimes, if you haven't inked yet, oftentimes it will Not big enough. Oftentimes it will make it so that the ink won't stick. Okay, I think I can do that. And this is going to be glued right onto here. And this is going to go on the outside of the bag. So it's not going to sit like this. It's going to sit on the outside of the bag and the card will slide it in and out. I think I had made that pretty clear. But in case it was in that missing video, I can't remember. So let's go ahead and try to get this glued down. Okay, so I hope everybody's doing well. We have less than 30 days. Today is the 23rd, I believe, of February. It's a Friday, or the 24th. 24th, I'm awful. I am awful with dates. And because I have cinder block walls down here in the basement where I'm sitting, I have no way to hang anything, so I can't put up a calendar or anything like that. So yeah, I just want to go around these a little more just to make sure they stay in place. Okay, so yeah, but I think now, yes, I think it's the 24th. My husband and I are supposed to be going out to dinner with some friends this evening. And he is back down at our church. He just fixed a couple of vacuums that we had that were in desperate need of repair for the church, and he was going to go pick up another fan belt and bring them down and take care of something else while he was down there. And I decided I would try to turn on the camera and see if I can get this video done for tomorrow. Well, let me move this over here. Put my pencil back in there, and let's cover up this glue, because the other day I left it open and didn't realize that I had left it open. So I'm just going to move this, and I'm going to bring my cutting board over, which is under my book. I'm going to get my, and I have not left, I'm just going to stretch in here. Sorry if I got in the way. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do this. And I don't know, if I'll round the corners on this or what I want to do. I think I'm just going to, I think that's where the picture was sticking out just a wee bit right there. Yeah. I want to do any kind of decorating around it first. Before I decide what I will or won't do with the corners of the tag. If anything, I may just, or journaling card, I may just leave it the way it is, just with regular straight corners, or I may do something, round them, probably round them, or maybe make them fancy. I don't know. Just gonna leave that one right there, put that back there, and we have that so far. So I think we are good enough for right now to put the tag into the bag. Am I coming up here? Hang on. Didn't quite get that corner. This I'm having trouble with. I think I mentioned it once before that I have trouble now getting the glue into the bottle. I'm using the same funnel. It's the same bottle of glue. I don't know, it just doesn't, it goes into the funnel and sits there. It just doesn't want to go down. It's kind of crazy. So, okay, we're going to put that in there. Now I'm going to take the page out of here for ease of working. I did go back and ink these pages, so they're done. And another reason why I haven't really put anything in, bound it in the book yet is because I'm probably going to do a little bit of stenciling on some of these pages. So I want to try to get this in the middle as much as possible. And I'm not sure if it's my tag that's crooked or the bag that's crooked, but it's a little, I think it's probably the bag. It's a little tighter near the top than it is at the bottom. So, okay, so this is what we want to do. The ladies are in there. Okay, and we just want to know where we want to glue this down. Okay. I'm trying to make sure that I'm not exposing the edges of the pictures. Because I can't quite see it, you know. Okay. I think that's probably pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a couple of paper clips here. One fell out to the other side. And I'm going to try to paper clip these where I want them to stay. The glassine bag is very slippery. So let me bring that back. I want to try to do that so that I can have a look holding it up. Okay, making sure that no edge of the frame is showing, and I don't see any. So let's give this a shot, and we will start a gluing. And let's hope this works. We'll start gluing this on. I'll go back where these little things stick out, perhaps with the art glitter glue. And take care of that there. Okay, I'll go up the side here. I don't really need this here right now. I do, however, need to protect. Sorry, I think I just hit the camera. I do need to protect my surface here a little bit. Okay. So, I'm not sure. It might be this. No, there's something else hitting up here. I think I know what it is. Yep, found it. Okay, I think my husband just came back. He's probably going to open the door. There he is. I am filming, honey. I didn't put the sign up.
Oh, okay.
I'll be done in a minute or so. Okay, I know I didn't want to make this long. So let's get this down. I didn't think he'd be back before I was done. So I think I had said once before that I have this little sign that I put on the door that says filming. It's because I am in the basement, and if they want to talk to me about something, or they want to do the laundry, you know, do their laundry, or he has to come down to the basement to find a tool or something like that, he's got to walk right past me. The stairs are, I don't know, maybe 6 feet behind me. So they just come right up behind me. So, okay. So that's good there. And I will go back and I'll check just to be sure that these things really get stuck down, because they're all open. Part of the reason why I'm using this to clean out this is really good for cleaning out like between cutouts like this, or bits of lace when you're putting lace down with the art glitter glue. I mean with the 3-in-1 or Fabri-Tac. Really, really good for getting into those holes and taking out some of the excess. Yeah, it's good for that. All right, so let's take this side off, because I know I can trust that I have. I'm trying to glue some of it onto the cutout itself and some of it onto the paper. It just depends on how far back I can pull it to get the glue on. And right here I can do quite a bit, and I hope I'm in frame here with this. I can't tell because I can't see the camera unless the screen of the camera unless I stand up. So okay, I may even do things on the Glassine bag as well. I'm trying to pull this little flower up. It's very precarious, this little flower. It's not exactly where, you know, hanging where it's supposed to hang. It's kind of loose. It's got a very thin connection over here. So I think for the most part, yeah, I think for the most part I've got everything down. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to place this on the page. And I'm going to just put it just a little offset because I don't know if I want to put another tag behind here or, you know, like a side tuck here. If I do that, you really have to, you know what, no, I'm gonna just glue it down. I'm gonna go ahead and glue it down and try to keep it as sturdy as possible. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. And I will put a little bit of glue on these edges of the frames so that they will stick down to the page as well. Okay. I'm just hoping that this won't show too much. But the only time you'd actually be able to see any of the glue, if it doesn't dry nice and smooth, will be when the tag is out. So let's go ahead and flip this around. And I guess we'll go ahead and put it right about there, right? That looks pretty even to me. I'm going to go by this up here. That's all right. Just realized, I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't do anything with the tag. Well, I didn't have to do anything with the tag. It comes out of the bag. So, okay. So I think I had decided I was going to curve the top of the tag to sort of match that. Of course, now that I put it down, it would be impossible to trace it out. So I'm going to just grab my pencil and try to center it here. I'm going to go just, I have to go here so that it will go in the bag. And okay, so here's the top of the bag here, the flat top or flat part, and here's that one there. So that's where I'm going to start it from. And I have to pay attention to my time because we need to get dressed, change for dinner, and get out on time. I'm trying to see if I have anything sitting here that's got a nice wide round top that I can trace. Trying to see. Those aren't big enough. Let's try this and see. I don't think it's going to be wide enough, but I may be able to at least get the top started in the right direction. I can come down just a wee bit and just go here. And then it's just a matter of pointing it towards the corner. We think it's what we say, and all I need is one side to look like what I want it to. And if I carefully cut that, I'm going to do it with my pink scissors if I can find what I've done with them. Here they are. Okay, I'm going to just go ahead here and cut this one. Okay, and then we'll take this and put it on the other side, like so. Is that what I need to do? No, I need to go this way, so I need to go that way. Okay. I'm just going to line that up and line that up. I came down a little lower, but that's okay. Get my pencil, because I can't do this with a straight line. Just, you know, doing the curves, I mean the slants on a regular tag. I always get it wrong. So I think that's okay. It's a little higher than I would have wanted, but that I think is all right, because I will be putting in a ribbon in here. I think I'm going to go ahead and just round these corners a little bit. Okay. You can see I need to trim an edge here, right along here. That's why I love these scissors so much. I really wish they'd bring them back. Okay, let me just get rid of those. We'll do a little more inking. And what we'll probably do, just like I said, this wasn't going to be very long. I'm going to have to play with some flowers and butterflies and things and pull out some labels and whatever, and see what I can do with what I think I want, how I want to decorate this tag, and what I may or may want to do out here on the Glassine bag as well. I may want to do something there. So we'll see. But, oh, see a part here that I need to trim as well. Grab that. A little narrower on one side. Narrower. I'm having trouble speaking, apparently. Okay. Yep. So we'll do that. I need to clean up my mess now, because let me put this away. All right. Okay. All right. So that's going to go in there like so. Okay, and you can see the pretty ladies through the bag, I think. Let me hold that up. See if you can see them. Very pretty. Very pretty. And then just pull that out. And we'll decorate in the next video. So this one was only about 40 minutes long, so that's not too bad. But we will do that in the next video. Actually, I'll stick this back in the book a little bit so you can see the pretty page alongside it where it's going to sit. And that'll be that. So that's it for now. It looks kind of pretty. That's it for now, guys. So I hope you enjoyed just watching me try to figure out where to place everything and cut the holes and, you know, get everything ready. And I hope it gives you some ideas. And I will see what I can do with adding a little more decoration to the tag and maybe adding something out here. I'm not sure what out here, but we'll see. We'll see. But in the meantime, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Be safe, be happy, and be blessed. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.